Wow.
Terrakera is subbed for 51 months.
Hey. S-Fan, I said I can't. We gotta do next week. Ow.
People pop. Wow.
Tesrudy resubbed for 5 months. Meowdy Peepo Pock.
Meowdy. Hello.
People pop. Wow.
Big underscore McClarge underscore huge just subbed at tier 3 for 33 months. Wee woo wee woo.
Big McLarge huge.
People pop. Wow.
Thank you.
Weather 147 resubbed for 15 months.
Brother. Tessa. Rage. Thank you. Big McLarge huge was a tier 3. Thank you so much. Hello, everybody. Hello.
People pop.
Why,
Wow.
Steph?
Is Tef resubbed for 8 months.
Hey, Steph.
Hey.
Thank you. Noah,
People pop.
thank
Wow.
you.
Noah has resubbed for 21 months.
Thank you for the 21 months.
Clubby resubbed for 34 months.
People pop.
Space.
Wow.
Before the animal care staff finishes lunch, can you get Trudy to re-record that line, please? Have you replaced your swing bench? No. What are you up? Interesting color.
Swooter is up for 15 months.
Interesting color.
15 months, yay.
I want to hang out with Monkey. Monkey.
Fuzzy Noise has donated $5 to charity.
Fuzzy. Thank you. My alert feed isn't refreshing. It's annoying. Hello. Hello. I saw the beetle in there. Why isn't this refreshing? It's so annoying. Quadjam, thank you. Inspector Bacon, thank you. Hello. Boing. Abba. Hello, little. Do it. Oh, he's on the phone. Would you like to see? He's on the phone. Chat, he's on the phone. Okay, he jumped off. You want to see?
Hippopod. Wow. Litionala resubbed for 33 months. Hi Momo. Have a great stream, Maya. Less than 3.
Papa, you want to type something? No,
Hippopog, wow.
he doesn't.
J2 resubbed for 64 months. Hello Apu and Momo people, hey.
Alert feed isn't refreshing. Of course. Jato, Little Nala, thank you. CCQAD. Crisis.
Hippopog, wow.
Hello.
Chris's Swan North Carolina resubbed for 8 months. Hello.
Hello. Beep, beep. Look at them. Look at them.
Hippopog, wow.
Bison Hero resubbed for 35 months. Kakad.
Bison, thank you. Emerald, welcome to the stream. Am I late? No, not at all. Not at all.
Hippopog, wow.
Nemo,
Lemok resubbed for 52 months.
thank you for the 52
Alveus
months.
Momo Alveus Upper.
There he goes. Oh,
Hippopog, wow.
he's screaming.
Scrando resubbed for 25
Do you want
months.
to see my walkie?
Hippopog, wow.
Ray Trider resubbed for 10 months. Maya here.
Okay, that's a phone. It's
Hippopog, wow.
that's chat.
Hippopog, wow.
Girlu 55 resubbed for 8 months. Monkey EEE.
Hippopog, wow.
Girl love juggling grenades. Red Rider, Sergeant James, thank you. Or Jam, sorry. Scrando, thank you.
Hippopog, wow.
Hey, it's Kev.
Kev 12 resubbed for 38 months.
Thank you.
Hello, Momo and Apu and Maya too, I guess.
Hippopog, wow.
Nikovts 27 resubbed for 40 months. Cat Cozy.
Okay. Appa's eating.
Hippopog, wow.
Hey Higa resubbed for 20 months. Maya Hichia.
Snack?
Hippopog, wow. Goji Honda resubbed for 27 months.
Hippopog,
Sophia,
wow.
Goji, Hege, thank you.
139 resubbed for 10 months. Hey there, just tuning in while I'm studying for my exam I have tomorrow.
Thank you for the sub. Mirror. Mirror.
Hippopog, wow.
Baby Tep resubbed for 13 months.
Baby Tap, thank you for the 13 months. Walkie talkie. You like it? He likes it. I wanted to show you Appa eating, but he ran away. You want to hear it make a sound? What do you think? He doesn't care. He just wants the phone. This is Momo. He's a black tufted marmoset. Oh no!
Shrezno is up for 45 months. Tell Momo I said CCQD.
What did he do? What was that? He clicked something.
Wow.
F105_Darwin resubbed for 23 months. Hi all.
F105, thank you. Hubba. Momo. Hubba and Momo. Yeah, that is one of their vocalizations. It's called a fee call. I can't see what I'm shooting. Is he in frame? He's leaving. Baba.
Wow.
Mariam Ellie subbed for the first time. Unknown 450 gifted a tier 1 sub to Marie Melly.
Unknown, thank you for
This is
gifting.
their first gift sub in the channel.
Thank you so much. Do they fling poop like other monkeys? No, these guys don't. I don't think. I've never seen them like, maybe they fling it. I haven't seen them like throw it at somebody if that's what you're asking. He's a silly little guy. Where are they from? Brazil. That's where they're native to anyway. These two came from Austin. Somebody bought them as pets online in downtown Austin, Texas, and didn't know how to take care of them. So they had a bunch of medical issues when they were in that situation, and we rescued them here. Now they live here, teach people about the exploitation of monkeys in the pet trade. Your banana. Thank you for the 10 months. They have come a long way. It's true. Well, phantom. They rock climb? Yeah, they do have a rock wall. It's a relatively new development. I've seen them on it, though. It's fun. Enriched. They need a lot of enrichment. Enriched. Enriched. It's one of my favorite oppa angles. What do you think? Cinema. Cinema. Didn't Nintendo Direct or whatever happen this morning? What is that? Everyone was talking about it in their titles.
People Pug, wow.
Asada 2625 resubbed for 8 months.
Asada, thank you. It has voice chat and video chat. Wait, what does that mean? What does? Switch 2? What is Switch 2? It's a new console?
People Pug, wow.
Nidham resubbed for 4 months.
Nidham, thank you for the 4 months. What's the difference?
People Pug, wow.
This is me and Appa's live
Space
reaction
Void
to
subbed for
Nintendo
the
Direct,
first
by the way.
time. Clubbit gifted a tier 1 sub to Space Voyage.
Corbett, thank you.
They have given
Oh,
223
he hates it.
gift subs in the channel.
A new Switch. What's wrong with the old one? It's old and crappy. What? I don't think it's old or crappy. The Switches that I've used work great. Wait, so is it like, how is it being received? Are people excited about it or do they hate it? Boomer take. Yeah, I guess so. Pretty good in general, mixed reviews. Yeah, bud. Go get it.
People Pug, wow.
Grumpy. A bit. A bit. What are you doing? Memory from 32 to 256, but existing SD cards from Switch 1 doesn't work in Switch 2. Well, of course. I mean, that's like lightning cable USB-C, right? It's called a scam, y'all. Welcome to the capitalism train. All aboard! Choo choo! Come here! Come here! They're not. Oh.
People Pug, wow.
Erud072362 underscore is subbed for 30 months.
Erod, thank you for the 30 months. Guys, they don't like you. Abed. Brave. Brave. There he is. Abby. Handsome. I have something for you. It's a stick. It's been in your enclosure for a long time.
People pug wow.
Nofalo Hiker just gifted 5 tier 1 subs.
Navalo Hiker, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. Thank you so much. Abbott, I have something for you. I have something for you. It's a stick. What's the bird's name? His name's Abbott. He's an American crow. Abbott, I have something for you. Actually, I have 2 things for you. But you can only pick one. I said you can only pick one. Okay, check this out. I've flooded the market, unfortunately. There's no longer any demand.
People pug
Guy resubbed for 5 months. People arrived.
Guy, thank you for the 5 months. Someone asked the difference between a crow and a raven. Crows are smaller, and they have a, like if you look at the top of a crow's beak, or if you look at the top of a raven's beak, kind of goes like that, you know? Like the top of a raven's beak looks like that. The top of a crow's beak kind of looks like that. It's straight, you know? Versus this. Ravens also have that like iconic like beard under their beak. But the easiest way to tell is that ravens are just significantly larger. They're both corvids though. And then their tail, right? So crows, if you see them fly, I did not understand that demonstration. Really? Okay. If this is a crow beak, or sorry, if this is a raven beak, right? Like this is the raven's head and like his eyes right here. This is a raven beak, right? That is a crow beak. Eye, head. And then their tails, crows have a straight across tail, like their tail, if they're flying above you in the air, it goes like this, right? Ravens' tails go like this. So there's a V shape in their tail. They are in the same family. Yeah, they're both corvids. If you're wondering if it's a raven or a crow, it's a crow because ravens are way bigger and you'll look at it and be like, oh shit, that's a raven for sure. Yeah. Yeah. Maybe. Yeah. Learning. Abbott, what if I told you I had something for you? It's not a stick.
People pug, wow.
Welsh_nerd just gifted 10
Welsh.
subs.
Thank you for the 10. Thank you so much. Abbott, I have for you a gift. My girlfriend is a crow. Does she like shiny trinkets and is afraid of everything new?
People pug, wow.
Duebra subbed for 56
Abbott! PJ, thank you. Abbott! Abbott! I finally saw a raven in Yosemite. That's cool. Does she think everything is a bomb? Where's Coconut? He's up there screaming at me. Coconut! 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 That's Coconut. There was a raven when we were staining the decks. It's huge. That's cool. I didn't see it. Apply to code. If this is drama-free fun time, when's the drama-filled agony time? We don't have that here. Speaking of agony, though. Do you guys want to hear about my root canal? I don't know if you're ready to hear about it. Drama-free pine cone. How did that go? So, okay. So, I call a bunch of dentist places, right? Like, I'm like doing my due diligence. I'm like finding a good dentist because the older I get, the more I hate the dentist. And so I wanted to do like a good job and find someone that I liked. I was recommended a few by friends. I was recommended the one that I went to by, I won't say who. And I was like, okay, this will be great, surely. So I call the office, right? I like played it up. I was like, I have a phobia of the dentist. Like I would love to be entirely knocked out. I realize it's not really an option. So like, what can we do? And they said that they could use nitrous oxide, like laughing gas, right? Great. Which actually was really good news because I talked to my friend who's a dental hygienist before, and she was like, you got two options. Like, you go in, local anesthetic. Hello? Sorry. I think someone was trying to sign in or something. Sorry. She told me you either go localized anesthetic, or you take this pill that's like an amnesia pill, and then you're out for like 4 to 6 hours post-procedure. She's like, you won't remember anything. Like, post-procedure. And I was like, I don't really want that either. That's a lot. Like, I don't want to deal, like, that's scary. I don't want to deal with all that. And then like someone has to pick you up and like the whole thing. And I was just like, that's like too much.
People pug, wow.
Jame Donut resubbed for 5 months. Smile.
James, thank you. Yeah, crazy. So I did the pill for my most recent thing and it worked
People
great.
thought,
Well,
wow.
Rosie Whiskey resubbed for 6 months.
Rose, thank you. So I was like unsure about that. So then they told me that I could do laughing gas, which feels like an in-between, you know, is like you you just like, I don't know, you're conscious sort of, but like you're kind of just feeling good, whatever. So I was like, okay, I'll do that. And so like I talked to them about nitrous oxide, great. I like sign all the nitrous oxide consent forms online, great. And I go in to the
People
dentist.
thought, wow.
Crispy,
01234 subbed for the first time.
Crispy, thank you. So I go into the dentist. I get there 10 minutes early for my appointment. I've already filled out all the forms online. I'm like crushing this patient thing, right? Like I'm doing everything that they want me to do.
Drew Weedude resubbed for 68
Drewy,
months.
thank you.
Wow.
Um,
Wow.
Somalia resubbed for 2
Somalia.
months. OYEER.
Thank you. So I get there 10 minutes early. I wait in the waiting room for like 45 minutes for my appointment. So that's annoying, but whatever. I get in there. I sit down. They're like, by the way, one of the dentists that I called, remember, did I tell you guys about the cold test? I did, right? Where like they had to test which tooth needed a root canal. So they put a cold thing on each tooth until I said that it hurt, which really pissed me off because I was like, I could have told you which one freaking hurts. Pissed me off. So I called multiple dentists. One of them that I called, she was like, yeah, but because you're new at this facility, like we have to do all the tests over again. And I was like, okay, so you're going to do a cold test. And she's like, yes. And I was like, never mind, bye. Hung up on that dentist office, right? This one, I was like, do you have to do any more testing? And she was like, no. And I was like, okay, great, then I'll come in. So I go in, he was like, all right, we're just going to do some tests. And he starts like tapping my tooth. And that's what they did before the cold test. And I was like, are you going to do a cold test right now? And he was like, we normally do. And I was like, I really, really don't want you to do that. And he said, okay. So I was like, all right, I didn't know it was that easy. Great, no cold test. And so then he's like talking to me about his kids, whatever, like normal stuff, everything's fine. And then he put the thing in my mouth to numb my mouth. And I was like, why are you doing this right now? Like, because when they do that, that's right before they give you the shots in your mouth. So I was like, what's he doing? Why is he doing that? And like, I see him grab the needle to like give me the, and I was like, why did I sign all these laughing gas consent? Why wouldn't you give me the laughing gas before we do any of this? Because this part sucks too. Like if I'm going to pay for the laughing gas, I might as well have it before like we do all this. So I see him grab the needle. Whoa, thank you for the $50 donation.
Shrug3 donated $50 to charity.
Thank you so much, Prime. Hi, everybody. Hi, guys. Why are you saying crude? What is that? Hey, guys, we're in the crow enclosure at Alveus Sanctuary right now. What up, Maya from Prime? Hello, Prime. I don't know what Kroot is. Lots of first-time chatters saying Kroot. Is that what you want your legacy to be? Like, really? Would you ever do a coding stream with Prime? Sure. Hi, thank you for everything you do. What the frick? That's so nice. You're welcome. Hey everybody. If you don't know what's going on, if you didn't see the collab with Prime at Alveus Sanctuary, this is an animal sanctuary. You can watch the live cams 24/7. And we have a bunch of rescued animals here. We teach people about conservation. I'm in the crow enclosure right now. We had Abbott come down earlier to to take some sticks and leaves
Sheila
as gifts.
donated $25 to charity.
Thank you so much. But Abbott has decided he's not about that anymore, so he flew back up there. I'll finish telling you we'll go, I think the girls are coming up to do a session with the wolf dogs, a training session. So we're gonna go down to the parrots, I think. Bye, Abbott. Goodbye. I love those birds. They're so cute. All right. So.
Wow.
Lumberax 1 resubbed.
Lumberax, thank you.
Months.
Okay, so I'm telling the story of my root canal 2 days ago. So, he starts numbing my mouth. I see him grab the needle to go numb, like put the local anesthetic in my gums. And like, that's one of the worst parts, right, of going to the dentist is like them giving you a shot in your mouth. So,
for 24 months,
me,
2 years. I enjoy supporting all the fundraisers.
Thank you, Audible.
Bounty.
Thank you so much. So, like, not one to talk things up or like send food back, you know, or like advocate for myself, generally speaking. But I was very brave, and I was like, hey, are you giving me the nitrous oxide? Can you hear me still? The phone has to swap APs. Hello? Yes. Okay, great. Go down to parrots. We go this way. So I was like, are you giving me the nitrous oxide? And he was like, oh, do you want that? And I was like, yeah. I've like signed the consent forms, you know, like paid for it, whatever. And he was like, okay, we can do that. It just like takes some time to set up. And I was like, okay, go ahead, set it up. And so he was like, okay, we can do that. Let me just numb you first. And then he gives me like 5 shots in my mouth. And I was like, that's fucked up. I don't understand what's going on. So then he gives me the shots anyway.
Wow.
And then they bring in the nitrous oxide. They like set it up, whatever. They bring me the nitrous oxide. She like goes to set it up with me, and she's like, well, you've already done the hardest part. And I was like, okay, bitch, I know. Thank you. So then, yeah, let's go do this with Siren. This will be good. So she puts the thing on my nose so that I can start like inhaling nitrous oxide. And then it falls into my mouth, to which I picked it up and put it back on my nose. And she's like, whoops, that's not supposed to happen. And I was like, I didn't think so either. And then she was like, okay, do you feel the airflow? And I was like, not really. Like I hear air, but like I don't feel anything. And she was like, oh, okay, well, the bag is moving when you're breathing, so it should be on. And I was like, I don't like the way you said that, but okay. I trust you, Miss Medical Professional. Siren! Hello? Hello? Mia! Mia! Hello. Siren.
Wow.
Pola's just subbed at tier 3 for 28.
Hello, birdie. Whoa! So I'm kind of sussed out at this point, right? Because, you know, because of things I've said. Come here!
People talk wow.
Shadow Snake 1961 just subbed at tier 3 for 10 months.
Shadow Snake, thank you. It's 3 o'clock.
Nippon's Tantra subbed for 8 months.
Okay, so the endodontist comes in. The endodontist comes in, and he was like, "Oh, it's not on. Let me turn it on." And I was like, "Okay, great. Yeah, I figured it wasn't on, but I'm so glad that somebody was there to check." And then he was like, "Okay, with nitrous, like we just want to make sure that." Hi. I'm telling a story. So he was like, it's not on. With nitrous, we want to give you just enough so that you feel good, but not so much that you're nauseous. So he was like, okay, we'll do like 30. So he was like, okay, we'll do like 30 seconds. And I was like, okay, great, whatever. So then he was like, I don't know, he like counts to 30 or whatever and like gives me nitrous and I'm breathing it in. Guys, I don't think that you should do drugs, but I do understand it. It was sick. Like, maybe I shouldn't say that. You know what? It's supposed to be sick. It was all legal and prescribed, okay? But like, it's so loud. It's so loud. It's not nice. So I was having a great time, okay? It kind of just felt like being super, super drunk. Like I felt like I was blasted, okay?
Fishnu was for 11 months.
I felt like that, okay? To the point where like I actually was laughing at one point and I didn't realize I was, and then I realized that I was physically and I got really embarrassed. Like I was just like having a blast, okay? Having a great time. Room was spinning. It was awesome, like in a good way. It was spinning. It was awesome. And then did you say Tico? Did you say Tico? Tico? Or was that Miley? Did you say hello? Anyway. Here's the macaws. Tico, Tico, Tico. Tico Taco Tuesdays. Beep, 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 beep. She hates my guts. Happy birthday! So the story has a good ending? No, absolutely not. I haven't even gotten to like the story part. So I'm feeling great. I'm laying in the chair having a great time. I start feeling nauseous, but like it was fine. Also, I like am blasted. So like and there's a bunch of stuff in my mouth. So like I can tell that I'm feeling nauseous, but like I don't really know what that means in that moment because I'm so gone, right? And then she sticks her hand in my mouth to like pull something out and I gagged. And she's like, oh, like, is that because my hand was in your mouth? And like, number one, I can't respond to you because there's a bunch of stuff in my mouth. And number two, I can't respond to you because I am blasted. I can't speak. Okay? So, and then I like tune back into the real world for a second and I'm hearing her say like, she's gonna throw up, she's gonna throw up. And I was like, who? And then before I know it, they have me turned on my, Vishnu, thank you. They had me turned on my side and I'm yakking all over the floor, all over the floor in the dentist and all of their sterile equipment. Like I'm throwing up everywhere. But it's only half of the volume of vomit that is coming from my body exiting my mouth because there's so much stuff in my mouth that's keeping the vomit from leaving. So a lot of it is still in my mouth. And they were like, I'm so sorry. And I was like, what the hell is going on? I'm like, I opened my eyes for a second. I like looked on the ground and I saw like my vomit all over like equipment and stuff. And I was like, something has gone terribly wrong here. And so they're like, I'm so sorry. At this point though, I'm still blasted. Like there's no way I could get up and like walk around. Like I'm just gone, right? And so he was like, I have to wait, Joe, that's actually sick that you said that. So I'm gone. He was like, okay, I just have to finish. And I was like, okay. So they put me on my back again, like back on my back. And he was like, it's going to be like 5 more minutes. And he finished my root canal. And then he was like, all right, you can go to the bathroom and like wash out your mouth. So then I like got up and went to the bathroom. And I'm like, I have one of those like, you know, club girl moments in the mirror where I was just like, what just happened? And I'm like looking at myself and I was like sobering up, you know?
Subbed for the first time.
Thank you. And I like rinse out my mouth, whatever. I walk back into the room. There's like 3 dentists on the floor, like cleaning everything up. And I was like, guys, what happened? I was like, is this a thing that happens often? And they were like, no. And I was like, okay. And then the endodontist kept saying like, hey, it's okay, don't worry about it. And I was like, bitch, you should not be telling me that. I should be telling you that right now. Why are you telling me that it's okay? By the way, right after I threw up, you know what he said? You know what he said to me? He said, oh, you got nauseous, you didn't tell me. I'm not going to explain why that's a problem. Okay? Anyway, they sit me back down in the chair. They take a couple x-rays, whatever. The lady walks me to the front. I pay. It's $1,000, by the way, to get a root canal in the US after insurance. Like, in network. Like, in network, your out-of-pocket is $1,000. Which is incredible. They have me pay, and then I walk out to my car, and I'm like, I'm not driving right now. I like walked out to my car. I was like, I don't think this is a good option right now. Like, why are they just ushering me out the door?
K2 fry subbed for the first time.
K2, thank you. So I'm sitting in my car, and I was like, I'm sitting in my car, and I was like, what the hell is in network? Wait. I forgot I have so many EU people. So in network, like this was a dentist that is covered by my insurance, but in network means that they have like pre-negotiated rates with the insurance company. So like it's the best that you can get essentially with the health insurance that you have. So like this was the best I could do is what I'm saying. Is like $1,000 to get this root canal. So they like usher me out to my car, whatever. They don't usher me out, I'm sorry. They usher me out to the front so I can pay, and then they're like, all right, have a good day. And then I like walked out to my car by myself and I was like, this doesn't seem right. So I'm sitting in my car in the front seat and I sat there for like 20 minutes and I was just like thinking about it. And I was like, the longer I was sitting there, the more I was like, this is not right. Like this whole thing was not right. And I'm upset about it. And I don't know what I want, but I just like, I need an explanation or I need someone to like give me more than just like, all right, have a good day. Like something terrible went terribly wrong in there and I just like need to understand it. So I went back in and I was like, can I talk to the endodontist again, the one that just did my root canal? And so he like brought me into his office and I was like, hey, I still feel super nauseous. I didn't feel okay to drive when you guys pushed me out the door. So just so you guys know for future reference, I wasn't like, I don't think it would have been a good idea for me to drive at that moment. But I still feel nauseous. Should I be concerned that I'm allergic to nitrous oxide? Like, is that something that I need to tell healthcare providers in the future? And he was like, no, it's definitely out of your system. It's so safe. You're not allergic to it. You're good. And I was like, okay, do I need to worry about Blast, thank you. And I was like, do I need to worry about infection in this tooth, given the vomit in my mouth when you finish the procedure? And he was like, no, that dental dam that stopped everything from exiting your mouth that sucks so bad for you protected that tooth. And so it, nothing got in there. Like it went great. And I was like, okay, cool. So I'm good to go. And he was like, yeah, as long as you have your appointment for your crown. And I was like, what's that? And he was like, are you a patient here? And I was like, no, thank you to the man that just knocked me out and did my root canal for knowing that this is my first time at this office. I'm really glad that you have all this information. And I was like, no, I've never been here before. And he was like, oh, okay, well, just call your normal dentist then and make sure you schedule to get a crown put in because you have a temporary crown right now. And I was like, so if I didn't come back in to talk to you about this, I wouldn't have known that. Again, just so you know for future patients, I wouldn't have known about that. And he was like, so sorry. So then I left. And then I got home and I checked my email because I went to like work or whatever. And I had an email from them and it had aftercare instructions. This was like 3 hours after my appointment or something. And in the aftercare instructions in the PDF that they sent me to my email that they didn't walk me through after I left, they said, wait to eat for 2 hours. And I had already eaten. So. Give me an M. Give me an A. Give me an L. Give me a PRACTICE. Anyway, I survived. I have no tooth pain, which is sick. And I have an appointment to get a crown at a different dentist office. You know, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger, or in the US, it just makes you go bankrupt. I have an appointment for the crown, like in 2 weeks, I think. What do you think? Anyway, it was a terrible experience, and that dentist is really lucky that I throw up all the time and that it doesn't bother me at all, because that experience would have really traumatized some people. I know that it would have. And I just think it's crazy that they didn't, like, sit me down and, like, explain what happened or, like, give me a glass of water or something. It was just really, really weird and, like, not right. Like, the whole thing was just not right. So yeah, that was my first root canal. Anyway, I didn't experience any pain during the procedure, and believe it or not, I would do nitrous again. I would just do a lot less of it. It's crazy they wouldn't give it to you based on weight instead of guessing. Find a better dentist. I will be finding a better dentist. Yeah, I mean, I'm like 100 pounds. They didn't weigh me though. So like, I don't know how they dose people. Cause like they didn't have my weight or my blood pressure or like anything. Oh, I left the spray bottle in there. So like, I think he just guessed. I don't know. He was like, we'll just do about 30 seconds. That's what he said. He's like, we'll do like 30 seconds. I was like, okay. But I'm super like lightweight when it comes to alcohol, but I've never had nitrous, you know?
Jumpy Wizard donated $5 to charity.
Thank you. So you just survived by chance? I don't know. I guess he looked at me and he was like, yeah, 30 seconds. Okay. Whoa! Caroline. Lucky me today. Wow. Caroline raid. Hi, everybody. The Quantarage is here. Hello. We're about to go hang out with a really big chicken. I asked my mom after that root canal. Hope you guys had a good stream. Caroline, thank you so much for the raid. I just told a horrific root canal story. I called my mom after and I was like, hey, I thought I had laughing gas as a kid and I was fine. Like, what's the deal? And she was like, oh, honey, you didn't have laughing gas. They gave you ketamine. And I was like, what? What? And she was like, yeah, you were not in this world. And I was like, they put me in a K-hole when I was 9? Like, was that chill? Like, that's chill? They do that? That's crazy. Anyway, so that was my first time having nitrous. I have a surprise for you guys. Just for the people that are here right now. And nobody else. She burped. You guys want to hear what it sounds like in a cow's stomach? Let me put this on her stomach. Did you hear anything cool? Or no? Sad. I thought it'd be cool. Noise gate. So that's what happened at the dentist. It sucked, but I'm really glad that I have no tooth pain. And I have my next appointment scheduled, so that's good. And I think that everybody should be proud of me for being very brave, because I did advocate for myself multiple times, but it did piss me off how many times I had to advocate for myself, because I'm already not very good at that, and there are definitely people that are worse at that. And I think that it's insane that, like, they just, I don't know, that was my responsibility, because it's just really, it shouldn't be. So, boo to them. They get 3 big boos. Boo. Boo. Boo.
People pop.
DC.
Wow.
Thank you. Anyway, everybody, this is Winnie the Moo. She is a Red Angus beef cow. You have anything to say to the people? Sorry, guys, I did say this was drama-free today, but Winnie just has opinions. No, like, don't get too comfortable or whatever. Guys. Never mind.
Spend all your time waiting.
Sean, thank you for the raid. Hope you had a good stream.
Break that would make it okay. 'Cause I lost some reason to feel not good enough. And it's hard being good. I need some distraction. Oh, please. Never receive my way.
She only has 1 ear. It's so sad. Who took her ear? No. Baby cow.
Donated $10 to charity.
Thank you for the $10 donation. Saved. For just $10, you could get her ear back. Thank you. Oh, no! That's bad. Oh, why? Why? Oh. When you were trying to farm. Why are you saying chicken?
Zano 218 resubbed for 50 months. Fiddy.
Xano, thank you.
Wow.
What song do you guys think Winnie would like? Oh God. Oh God. Chicken. Handsome. Yeah, handsome. Yeah, dopey. I gotta put my phone back on my wrist. Come here, chicken. Stumpy! Come here. This is Stompy. This is Stompy's walkout song. Why am I doing this? Chicken. No bite. No bite. No bite. No bite. No. No. I actually don't think this is Stompy soundtrack, unfortunately. I think maybe more of like a... Ow! I'm trying to find your song. Mean. Hi, Peach. Because he likes eating rocks.
Rocks. You don't have to.
No bite. No bite. No. No bite. No.
You don't have to wear that dress tonight.
Rock sand.
Sweet honey. You don't have
No bite. Dub. Bite.
you don't have to go
Wow.
rock.
Mix 21 resubbed for 16 months. Lord Spin.
Mix, thank you. Should I do 30 seconds navigating Stompy with my eyes closed? With my reflexes only?
I have to tell you just how I feel.
Ow!
With another. I'm not his made up.
I didn't like that. Submarine. Rock sand. Mm. Soapy.
Donated $5 to charity.
Thank you for the 5. Stompy, what's next? It's shuffling. This next song is Destiny. It's Stompy's soundtrack. Ow! He manifested it. I just lose every time. That stupid game. Here, look. Here's a rock. Look. I'm gonna. No. No, 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 no. It's in this hand. Oh no, now it's on this side. Now it's over here. Now it's. Which hand? Oh my god. He knew. You can't have it. There's no reward for this game. Rock. Now it's in this hand. He knows there's no reward. Ah! It was the wrong hand. You're wrong. Evan and Caitlin. Guys, thank you for the sub. Guys, I had coffee with Evan and Caitlin yesterday. It was awesome. They donated a laser cutter to Alveus. I met them for coffee, and then we loaded this big laser cutter in my car, and now we have this laser cutter. It's so sick. We can do so much with it. We can make decorations for the studio, and we can make like custom enrichment items. I'm so excited. They're the best. Go check them out on YouTube if you haven't already. Stompy and I are playing the no bite game, where Stompy tries to go as long as he can without trying to bite me. Oh, good. I'm glad you liked Hamilton. That's good. This is his longest stint. She killed our vibe. Winnie, why'd you have pee right there? We were vibing. Okay, Stompy. Time to play no bite. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Stop. Stop. The game's over. Stop. All right. 3, 2, 1, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He beat his high score. Three, 2, 1, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Loser. Three, 2, 1, go. 1. Loser.
Wow.
Ah!
Gracie Paws subbed for the first time. @Peepo_Dini gifted a tier 1 sub to Gracie Paws. They have given 9 gift subs in the channel.
Wide Peepo Dini, thank you. Winnie, there's a whole gate to push the panel. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're losing so bad all the time. Stop. You want PB, you gotta lock in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You were so close. Stop.
People pug. Wow.
Morose.
Morose subbed for the first time.
Thank you.
People pug. Wow.
Stinky subbed for the first time. An anonymous user gifted a tier 1 sub to Stinky.
You got a sub. Okay, reset. Reset.
People pug. Wow.
Woa Heatsvic subbed for the first time. Flick_Mac gifted a tier 1 sub to Woa Heatsvic. They have given 527 gift subs in the channel.
Thank you. Reset! Look over there. There's a bird over there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
People pug. Wow.
Adam Borger subbed for 45 months. Thazar serve.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is actually starting. This is frustrating. Look over there. There's second generation Nintendo Switch. Over there. 1, 2, 3, 4.
People pug. Wow.
Juso_JD resubbed for 17 months. Alveus love.
Juso. Thank you for the 17 months. Ah! Ah! Why does it peck like that? I've always compared Stompy's pecking to like a puppy, exploratory biting.
$10 to charity.
Thank you for the 10. Like it's not like being like aggressive and like, you know, like going after you like in a defensive way. It's like an exploratory, like, what's that? What's that? What's that? What's that? You know? Like he just is just how he checks things out.
People pug. Wow.
Thank you for the sub. One, 2. I give up. I give up on this game. His
People pug.
PB's 7.
Wow.
It's not going to get any better than that. How does it feel? He doesn't care.
People pug. Wow.
Stompius Awesome subbed for the first time. An anonymous user gifted a tier 1 sub to Stompius Awesome.
Thank you for gifting. You got another sub. Congratulations. Ow! Yeah, Mark, you just gotta move quicker than him.
Elvara cheered 1,000 bits.
Thank you for the bits. Or you can give him a little scratch. Or you can fix his hair. Look at that length.
Wow.
Dr. underscore Venish subbed for the first time.
Thank you for the sub. Dr. Vanish, thank you. His nice hair. He looks more like a dinosaur like that, huh? Stompy, this game has been really, really fun. Like, equally fun for the both of us. Just so you know. Thanks. That's nice. Did you put yourself in a corner for some reason?
Spend all your time waiting for that second chance. Break that would make it all wrong. There's always some reason you're not good, and it's hard. I need some distraction. Oh,
Wow.
every receipt my way. In the eye.
Winnie the Boo.
Wow.
Severe it resubbed for 38 months. I like this content.
Thank you for the 38 months.
Dan Year 8 resubbed for 41 months.
Danny, thank you.
Wow, hype train.
Wow, I train. Check this out.
Wow.
Who is subbed for the first time? Steve got cheered 500 bits. Hi donks, hi donks. Okay. Okay, baby, be calling me Hercules, cause the H on my waist, but this bitch here stay for Hermes.
Did I really just forget that Mel?
Wow.
Thank you for the sub. Drama.
Wow.
Kikalika just gifted 10 tier 1 subs.
Kika Lika, thank you for the 10. Guys, there's drama afoot. This is like reality TV. Kika Lika, thank you so much for the 10 gifted subs. It's huge. Thank you, thank you, thank you. The drama has subsided.
Wow.
Mantario resubbed for 51 months. Peepo Pog. Wow. Yo.
Mantareo, thank you for the 51 months. That's crazy. Thank you so much.
Beth 2K19_0206 subbed for the first time.
The drama has subsided. They've resolved their conflict.
Wow.
Kelfara just gifted 10 tier 1 subs.
What the heck? Kelfara, thank you for the 10 gifted. Thank you so much. Next. I didn't even mean to play this. Prime! Thank you for the 4 months. That's so nice. You don't have to do that. You know what's funny? I went to play him a walkout song, and I looked up like villain soundtrack, and I got this villain mix, like this playlist. And so I played the villain mix, and this was the first thing on it. It's some villain mix for like some scorned hot girl. It's not really what I was going for. I was going for more like this. He almost got me. He almost got me. I don't want satanic music in my Discover Weekly. Actually, I'm going to stop listening to that. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. PB. PB, GG's. We're out of here. That's huge, actually. World record. World record. That's what I'm talking about. It took too long. It took too long. It took too long for you to call back. This is milkweed. Waiting for eggs. Monarch eggs. By the time it does it, beep 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 beep. I won't be home. I don't think that's how that goes. Don't let me go. Did it bit it ba 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 beep beep beep. Soon you will know. Does he peck at the other animals or just you because you feed him? A little bit of both. But he's more annoying with me. It's because I have nails like this. And rings. It's a very fun hand for a bird that likes shiny things, you know? You're not living till you're giving me. Living to me. Would you plant more monarch? More milkweed. We would love to plant more milkweed on the property. But the goats obviously would eat it. We've been talking about that a little bit. Because, yeah, I would love to have more milkweed. Won't actually need it right now, so we have a lot of space to put it. This is the potential breakup song. You may do be bam bam. Did it bam. Is Lindsay's ear okay? I heard about it in the staff meeting. We had a staff meeting yesterday. We talked about like, you know, catch up on what's going on in the week and whatnot. And Lindsay said that happened. She said people clipped it, but I haven't actually seen that clip. What, Stompy just like bit Lindsay's ear again? G-Wall?
Wall 472 resubbed for 57 months.
Thank you. News Junkie, thank you for the raid. Hope you had a good stream. Hi guys. Welcome to Alveus Sanctuary. It's an animal sanctuary where we rescue animals and do conservation education programming. And my hair doesn't always look like this. Sometimes it looks better. Sometimes it looks worse. What are you gonna do? You're not living till you're living with me. You're not living till you're living with me. You're not getting till you're getting. Get it with me. Yeah, the Stompy painting, she put literal blood, sweat, and tears in that one. This is the potential breakup song. What kind of animals do you have? You can check them out on the Alveus Sanctuary Twitch channel if you'd like. They're live 24/7. We have wolf dogs, we have reptiles, we have some invertebrates, we've got monkeys, we've got foxes, we've got parrots. We've kind of got it all. Surely it'll resolve itself.
Super Pug, wow.
Flo_RL resubbed for 4 months. Yo.
Surely it'll resolve itself. This is Kylie. She's nice, but she has horns. She likes to rub her head on you, but she's got horns, so it's not like the best. Okay, it was kind of rude. She's beef with this tree.
It's just one of those days when you don't want to wake up.
She was like, I will not be exploited for a bit. Thank you. Miss Peter? No! The punching bag is gone because they started eating it. So they lost their punching bag privileges. Tripper! Soon you will know. Flo, thank you. Rainbow, thank you. Oh, God. This is going to ruin our day. That's oatmeal. Nobody move. Nobody move. Guys. Don't worry. She can't hurt you. Only me. Okay. Okay. All right. I can't grab it or she'll get mad at me. She's walking away. Saved. You're welcome. This is Beto. This is Beto. She's nice. And it's Pee-wee.
Everybody sucks. There's no contract. Mother. It's just one of those days. It's just one of those days. Freight train, first one to the plane, leaves with the bloodstain. Damn right, old maniac, you better watch it. There's a fucking other program. You're stuck up, you just locked up. That's the line to get fucked up. Stay away, motherfucker. It's just one of those days. It's all he said, she said, shit. Go in the back lip.
They have beef with that tree.
Squishy_Fox resubbed for 2 months.
Thank you for the 2 months. Squishy. Thank you so much. Guys, it's Dr. Bubble time. It's Dr. Bubble time. Did my desk move? Am I crazy?
He like pulled out the whole filing cabinet and was sorting it all.
Oh. Where's my... Don't matter. Oh, I found it. Huge. Guys, don't tell animal care staff, but Chandler brought a surprise for book club today. Huge. It's a surprise. We have some new furniture, patio furniture, and we have so much astroturf, so we put some turf down on this porch so that it's a little nicer so staff can do lunch breaks out here if they want. Oh, Chandler, so yes, it was very nice he picked it up. I got a koozie. I haven't had a Dr. Pepper in, I think like a week. This is huge for me. Sweet. Wow. Amazing. That's a long time. Are you having withdrawals? No. No, I'm good. I have hair in my mouth though. Stinky is getting some sun today on the balcony, but I'm kind of scared. I mean, Lucas put him out here, so I'm sure he'll be fine. Should I hold him? Bit windy for Stinky. He got a new pot because he's growing. Look. But I made Lucas glue more eyes on it. Stinky. Pretty nice. He's moving up in the world. This, if you guys don't know, is a corpse flower. A baby corpse flower. So in 7 to 10 years, he'll be like 10 feet tall, and hopefully he'll bloom and smell like rotting elephant carcass for miles. It'd be awesome. They're native to, oh man, Indonesia? I think. Are they Indonesia? His name is Stinky. Indonesia. Amorphophallus titanum. It's the scientific name. Right. Indonesia and Sumatra. Which Amorphophallus titanum, we learned recently, means amorpho is like abnormal. Phallus is penis, and titanum is large. So it's large, misshapen penis. Fun facts for everybody. Nice. La 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 la. Fun fact. Oh, we have a collab, by the way, coming up in April. It is April 8th, so it's coming up very fast. And it is with Pizza Princess G. So she's going to come out here April 8th, 2 p.m. It's on the calendar. So get ready for that. Should be fun. Should be cool. She's cool. She streams at her like pizza shop in New York, making pizzas and stuff. Very sweet girl. I played basketball last night with some friends, and I jumped in. I've been very brave lately. I jumped in a game with some normies. Granted, my friends were already in the game, so that makes it a little less brave. But I walked up there and I was like, you guys want to run some threes? I'm really good at basketball. And they said, okay. And yeah, we played some ball. It was a good time. They were like, they asked if we were from here, and we were all like, yeah, we live here. And then they asked me, they're like, what school do you go to? And I was like, I like looked at them for a second and I was like, are they asking me about high school or college? I honestly can't tell. And I was just like, I'm 26. And they were like, damn. And I was like, what? Don't say that when someone says how old they are. And they're like, you look way younger. I was like, okay. And then everyone went around and said their ages, and they were like, damn. And I was like, how old are you guys? They're 20. So I guess they're talking about college. But what grade are you in? No, they were shocked. They thought we were all in college. Nopers. They were nice, though. I had a good time. I played with Amanda, actually. And Mark. But Mark twisted his ankle. And young Jeff and Diddy. Terrible. Really don't recommend having a friend named Diddy, by the way. Like, it's really not his fault. Like, his name is Diddy Sauce, and he had the username before everything happened, obviously. And, like, that's fine, because, like, we obviously knew him before everything happened, but, like, we're, like, on the court with these normies and, like, say, you know. The worst part was the lights went off at the basketball court, and then one of our friends yelled Diddy from our side of the court to ask him to turn the lights on. He was like, Diddy! And the two 20-year-old guys were like, what? Because they thought we were, like, making a joke or something. I don't know, he's got to change his name or something. He won't. It's kind of sad. I feel bad for him, actually. Why not use his real name? Well, you can. It's just not. I don't just like don't think to do that. You know, like I've just never called him by his real name. So, and it wasn't like if I thought about them hearing it and thinking that it was weird, I would have used his real name. I just didn't think about it until like the end. Just call him Sauce, I guess. My YouTube editor, Danny, he has beef with Diddy. Did any of you watch my vlog from yesterday? It is like me saying cutie instead of Blair. I've done that, like, I really do think about that when we're out in public often. Like, I call her cutie in public, and, like, people definitely just think we're together. Like, they think we're gay. Because, like, if we're in line or something, or, like, getting food, and I'm like, cutie, come here. Like, they don't hear that as a Q and a T. They think I'm calling her, like, cutie. Ew.
Andrew Hughes 82 donated $50 to charity.
Wow, thank you for the $50 donation. Andrew, thank you so much. Yeah, you can watch my my last vlog. It was a drunk vlog. Wahoo. I thought you were engaged. Yeah, a lot of people do think that about us. But we're not. Fair assumption? No, totally, yeah, totally is a fair assumption. Stinky! I love him. I love him. When is the Rune Peach vlog gonna be? I don't know. I made this drunk vlog thinking that it was gonna be really messy, and then when I watched it back when I was doing the voiceover, I was like, wait, this was not even that bad. I don't know. You go watch it for yourself and tell me what you think. But I think I'd like to make a drunker vlog, perhaps. Maybe one up myself with Peach and Rune. You won't love him in 7 to 10 years? Yes, I will. She has a ring on her finger, though. I hate to break it to you, buddy. I got rings on, like, almost every finger. It's kind of just my thing. I watch your vlogs. Thank you! Thank you. Will Stinky get planted somewhere, or does he live in pots his whole life? He'll live in pots. For sure. Yeah, no, we can't plant Stinky out here. This ain't Indonesia. He would die. I subbed to your YouTube. Thank you! That is sick. Thank you so much. Bring back drunk Q&A streams if you need content. Man, I haven't done a drunk stream in, years, I think. Maybe. I don't know. Long time. Do you think you'll ever bring back cooking streams? I don't think so. I don't know. I don't like... Burnt chicken nugget. Thank you for the 57 months. I don't like people in my house. I've learned in living in the tiny house that I need some degree of separation. And what has helped me, like what's been the most effective in making that a reality for me is by separating where I stream. Cause like, I've also had like, I think that's why a lot of streamers have like a stream room. Cause I've also had a stream room that's in my bedroom and it like broke my brain. Like not having that physical separation, even though obviously the camera's not on there, like going from like stream to like my bed and like chilling and watching TV, it's just like something about it just like breaks your brain and you stop feeling like a person. And my house is so small. Like having people in my house or having stream in my house just made the whole house feel like looked at. So I just feel better not doing stuff in there anymore. It'd be one thing if I had like, I mean, I stream from like my room, like my office in my house, but that's different because it's like in a room and I only go in there for like stream and work, you know? But the cooking streams is like, that's my whole tiny house. It's small. Like how you keep holding on to Stinky. I'm not really holding on to, I'm just like giving him a little support, you know? Time to set up a stream shack. Yeah. I made an office from work from home so I didn't have to deal with that. Yeah, same thing, for sure. Same thing. You gotta separate. How is living in a tiny house doesn't seem too bad. Tiny houses are sick. I recognize I'm like a small person, but it doesn't feel small. The only problem, which is actually a good thing, is that you feel like a hoarder, like if you have anything, any like worldly possessions. You can't put like one thing on the counter, it looks like your house is a mess. So you just have to have way less stuff, which is actually sick. And everybody should have way less stuff anyway. It definitely makes you realize like how much stuff you have that you don't need, because you can't really afford to have like extra stuff that you don't need when you live in a tiny house. But that is huge in the fight for like, you know, less consumption or like overconsumption. So yeah, I think it's good. I subscribe to your YouTube. May I ask what type of plant that is? Yes, thank you for subbing. This is a corpse flower. This is a baby corpse flower. So the ones that get like 10 feet tall and they bloom and they smell like rotting carcass. This is him. His name is Stinky. He's a baby. How are the carnivorous plants doing? They're good. They're good. The butterworts are like maybe not great, but Marty McFly, the flytrap's doing good. Pitchy is doing good. So yeah. What are the other plant ambassadors? Tropical pitcher plants, Venus flytrap, Mexican butterworts, corpse flower, and forkleaf sundew. How long until Stinky starts stinking? Like 7 years. Give or take. Why do corpse flowers stink? I think, oh, and yeah, Andrew. I think corpse flowers stink because it's a very like.
117 resubbed for 29 months. A game just came out on Steam called Bugaboo Pocket. It's a virtual pet game focused on bugs.
That is so funny that you bring that up. Yes, I know. There is a post going out tomorrow, actually. This is a leak. There's a post going out tomorrow from Alveus' accounts. Bugaboo Pocket, I've known about that game for a long time and I've been really excited about it and I've talked about it and I've reached out to the devs and been like, hey, I just think this is awesome. Like, you know, I stream and whatever, you want to do something. And they leak they made a Marty shell. Marty is in Bugaboo Pocket. Everybody, that's right. You can get a Marty shell. You can get a special Alveus shell in Bugaboo Pocket, and it has a pop-up that says, like, Marty the zebra isopod lives at Alveus Sanctuary. It's pretty sick. It just came out on Steam. It's like Nintendogs kind of, but for bugs. I don't know if they'd want me to describe it like that. I haven't, gotten any talking points, but that's how I think of it. Is like you like have bugs, you take care of them in game. They just launched it on Steam today, so yeah, it should be really cute. We're making that announcement post tomorrow. It's very cool. Will be very cute. Very cute. So yeah, Alveus is in its first video game. But no byeeee. Actually, byeeee is in it too. I think it's just like a Marty shell. Did you ever miss the Bay or where you grew up? No. No. I miss being like, I miss living near my family. And like sometimes I kind of miss the weather in California, but I hate coastal fog. I hate like anything below 60 degrees. So I don't really miss that. And I certainly don't miss how much it costs. So yeah. No referral link. Yeah, you can download it if you want it. You're from the Bay? Yup. Yeah, area. Did you get that plant from Carnivoro? Yes, sir. Yeah. You don't miss the ocean? Drama? I never liked the ocean. I grew up in California. I have never liked the beach. But I grew up in NorCal. And like NorCal beaches are very like Half, thank you.
Glad I made it for part of the stream.
Thank you. NorCal beaches are very like, it's the Pacific. It's cold water. It's cold sand. Like it's dark water. It's like Carl the Fog. It's like cold and windy. I hate that. Like I like some SoCal beaches when they're a little bit warmer. And then like the Atlantic is cool because at least it's like warmer water. But like I just don't like being cold on the beach when there's sand and it's like hitting my face. My face is cold. It's just like not for me. I've never liked the beach. But then I went to school in Central Coast. Some of those beaches were nice, like Pismo area. But still, like, I can do without it. I don't miss the beach at all. You know Carl? Yeah, I know that guy. You need to go to Florida beaches? Yeah, maybe. You might be right. You might be right. What made you choose Texas? Work. Work and friends here. Like, a bunch of streamers live here. So, that's just kind of where I ended up.
For 23 months.
Squishy Fox, thank you. Bunch of streamers live here. And now I'm here forever. Because of Alveus. Streamers chose Texas for the taxes. Let's not kid ourselves. Actually, like, as much as I would love to give them credit for being that bright, I think that they chose it because of soda poppin', and I think that that's a coincidence. Would you like Texas if work and friends weren't there? Yeah, I love it here. I know that it gets really hot, but like I really like it. Like I hate the cold, and I love nighttime in summer. I really do. And And I just like, I like the vibes. Like, I like a little yeehaw. I like that I can wear my boots anywhere and like, I don't look weird. I like the bars. I like Austin. Like, I like the city. I think it's really nice and it's fun. Yeah, the property tax is like, you know, not the best, but at least I can have property here. Like, I couldn't have property in California. Maybe now, but like I couldn't have bought Alveus in California when I did. There's no way. Whoa! Anime.
Spot donated $50 to charity.
Thank you for the $50 donation. Jeff said we should move to Florida. I don't know about that. Space, you want to switch the Alveus channel to the book club intro? We're gonna we have book club in like 4 minutes. Alveus has a book club where me and the animal care staff, we read a book every month. Are you seriously ignoring Moby? What are you talking about?
Wow.
Crew Tyler is subbed for 2 months. Stinky.
Thank you for the 2 months. Stinky, talking to you. Is Moby in Florida? We have a book club at Alveus where we read a book every month. And then we have a book club meeting once a month at the beginning of the month. So oh, he does live in Florida, I see. So we have a book club meeting today. We read but you'll have to hear us talk about it on the Alveus channel in just like a couple minutes. We're gonna raid in there, so don't go anywhere. I'll be right there. But yeah, we read David Attenborough's autobiography. Maybe it wasn't his autobiography per se. It was a collection of stories from his work with the London Zoo and BBC as a collector, as an animal collector. David Attenborough was a collector for the London Zoo. You know what that means? Like, he would go out and like catch animals and then bring them back to London and put them in the zoo. We have a lot to talk about today. It was a fascinating read, and it's crazy to think about. You know what? I'm not going to talk about it anymore. You'll hear me talk about it on the Alveus channel. It was a crazy book. So every year we read books like that are nature related. Every month we read one book a month. Every month we read a nature related book, and yeah, this one was very interesting. Definitely very interesting. Every month. Yeah, you guys should join. It's fun. By the way, before I go, it is Earth Month. So, me, Alveus Sanctuary, and World Wildlife Fund, WWF, are encouraging you guys to give an hour for Earth this month. So World Wildlife Fund has this Give an Hour for Earth initiative where they're trying to bank 125,000 hours of nature-related activities. Amorphophallus, yeah. Amorphophallus titanium. And this month, we get to send all of the hours from the Alveus community over to World Wildlife Fund to contribute to their hour bank. I do show and tell every week where I review your guys' Earth-related activities like trash cleanups and like volunteering and nature walks and wildlife photography, stuff like that. And this month we get to send those hours over to WWF. So it's a really cool collaboration that we get to do. And I would love to see what you guys do for show and tell. So command show and tell if you guys want to see what that is. I review them every Friday. So I'll be looking at what you guys are up to on Friday on the Alveus channel. We'll go ahead and start the raid for Alveus, please. What does hour mean? Like you log when you do an hour of activities related to helping our planet. It'll be fun. And Akila gets neutered tomorrow. That's the other update. Stay for the raid. Is it raiding? Or no?
People pop, wow.
Yeah, P.O. Box is tomorrow as well.
Thing resubbed for 3 months.
Is it raiding? Or is Space not here? He might not be watching. Oh, it is. Okay. Great. Okay. If you leave the raid and you don't stay on the Alveus channel, you're fake. You're fake. Don't be fake. I'm gonna put Stinky back down. Everybody say bye, Stinky. Bye, Stinky. He's enjoying the sun.